Well, out the gate, I'm going to give this movie props because it stresses beyond the shadow of a doubt that being a gentleman in a suit is cool. And let's face it, it is. So thank you, movie. The Intern. So The Intern's that movie you don't remember. Right now you're like, The Intern? What movie is that? It's that Anne Hathaway movie where Robert De Niro's like the old senior citizen intern? Yeah, that one. So like I just said, The Intern stars Anne Hathaway and Robert De Niro. Anne Hathaway plays the CEO of this online startup company. She's a young, real get-it-done kind of CEO. She likes to do everything herself, but that's created quite a workload for her. Robert De Niro's a 70-year-old guy. He's retired, and if there's one thing we know is that retirement kills old people. If you retire, you gotta find something to do. And Anne Hathaway's company started this new program where they're gonna hire senior citizens as interns. Now, one of the things I absolutely loved about this movie is Robert De Niro. Can we just say Robert De Niro in The Intern is what dudes aspire to be like when they're 70? The dude's classy, he's sharp, he has all the right things to say, he's charming, he is optimistic. That's one of the things I loved about this guy is that he is infectiously optimistic. It could be the shittiest day ever. You're going to the dentist while eating spiders. Not a good day. Scratch that. Worst day. Going to the dentist while eating mushrooms. Robert De Niro can walk in the room and you're like, you know what? I think we're gonna get through this. But he's not obnoxious about it. He's not like Emma Stone in that Aloha movie. Ugh. No, he's just real about it. I loved him in this movie. This is one of my favorite Robert De Niro roles I've seen in quite a long time. Call me a big softie, but I like it when people who become famous and are more well known for playing mobster murderers play really awesome older dudes. I thought he had good contrast with Anne Hathaway also. Sometimes Anne Hathaway's character, I was like, you're being weird. You're doing that thing where you're kind of a head case, but she's young and the movie stresses she does have a lot to learn about life. That's why Robert De Niro's here. So it made sense, but sometimes you just want to be like, don't do that. I love the fact that the intern in this movie is an older guy. Hypothetical looking glass situation. We're looking into another dimension. This movie comes out, it's actually a young dude. You know exactly how this is going to play out. This is going to be a rom-com, some romantic comedy where this CEO is totally burdened and then she meets this younger intern and they're gonna form a relationship, they're gonna have a romance. Hoo-hee, ha-ha, but this movie doesn't even humor that at all. Robert De Niro is old enough to be her grandfather. It's never a situation, it's not like she gets so trashed she tries to kiss him. He's like, oh, I'm old enough to be your grandfather. And it's like, oh, okay, we just won't talk about that then. Had to address it for the audience because the audience would expect that. No, it's nowhere in this movie. Nowhere is there a romantic relationship between these two. It was a friendship. And in that, it felt much more organic and real. If I have gripes, I don't know what it is lately, but movies just haven't hit their Goldilocks zone. They haven't hit the runtime where it's just right. Not too long, not too short, just right. This movie feels a little long, and I've said that so much, I have to illustrate what it is. When a movie has branching arcs in the movie that really don't contribute much to the plot or the characters, and you can clearly go, all right, if that was removed, would the movie suffer at all? No. Boom, you just shaved about 10 minutes right there. This movie has a couple situations like that where you're like, that scene really didn't offer much, or that arc didn't offer much, that branch didn't offer much. Could have been taken out, could have trimmed the time in the movie, but that doesn't really change the fact that you walk out of this movie with the feels, you know? Like the thing that I said, someone was like, oh, how'd you like it? I was like, that movie was cute. It was a cute movie. I liked seeing the friendship between this CEO and this intern who probably should be the CEO, but he's like, I'm the intern. I don't have an interest in being the CEO. In the end, guys, The Intern isn't some groundbreaking movie. It's not like a movie where you can be like, oh my God, I've never seen anything like it. But Robert De Niro was great in the movie. You're gonna love him. Anne Hathaway was good and she worked well with Robert De Niro in contrast. I feel like the movie could have been trimmed down, but in the end, if your parents are looking for a solid date night movie, The Intern. Because The Intern is a good time, no alcohol required. All right, guys, so The Intern, have you seen it? What did you think about it? And what's your favorite Robert De Niro movie of all time? Whatever it is, whatever you think, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.